There is a new release date in a galaxy far, far away. Star Wars Skeleton Crew is now coming out a day earlier on December 2nd. Catch the 2-episode premiere on Disney Plus, or there is a limited theatrical release for the 2-episode premiere on Monday, December 2nd. I don't know why they're releasing it a day earlier. All of the other episodes are dropping on the normal Tuesdays. I don't see any competition. I'm not sure why, Nick. I'm looking on Twitter and I'm seeing people respond. Some people are really excited. Hey, yay, we get it a day earlier. And okay, that's cool. But it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of hype on the Star Wars train right now. But at least we're getting a 2-episode premiere. We're going to actually be able to understand a little bit about what's going on and get a good taste of the show. I mean, think about it. We're getting 25% of the series on Monday, December 2nd. 25% of the series, and that's it.
Yeah, like, yay, I guess.
You're speechless.
It's just, I mean, I guess for the people that are super excited for this show, which I don't know who any of those people are, I guess there
are people who are very excited for the show.
Yeah, I guess they're excited about this. I just, it's the Skeleton Crew. I mean,
well, we don't know yet. I mean, I understand. You might pleasantly be surprised after you watch it, and it might be absolute dog crap. And if you were betting based on the way things have been going lately, you'd probably bet dog crap. Yeah. There are some Star Wars fans who want it to be terrible, so the franchise continues to burn to ashes, which, you know, for many people it already has. And some people are like, I hope this is actually decent to get, you know, I hope that they've learned their lessons. They know what not to do, and they're not going to do it now, and they're actually going to make things that the fans enjoy. One thing that I think is really interesting, Nick, as this Skeleton Crew, you know, you got the announcement right here that it's coming out in the theater, which is very cool. Okay, you could actually watch it, you know, at a limited release across the country, in a theater.
25 theaters.
20. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's not that cool, but Skeleton Crew with the earlier Disney Plus premiere date. Okay, all right. So we're going to get to talk about it a day earlier. But one thing that I think is very interesting, and you kind of hit on it, it's the different generations that exist in Star Wars fandom. And our demographic in the fandom is the one that has shrunk the most. Yeah. It's the one that most, you know, I'm not saying the majority of, probably the majority of, but there are fewer original trilogy fans still hanging around this franchise because it just doesn't seem like it's the same franchise, because it's not.
Yeah, completely different. And so many people have walked away.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's just, it is what it is. And that's why a lot of people out there are just kind of, you know, don't feel like Lucasfilm has learned any lessons. If they're going to learn anything, it should have already been fixed by now. I mean, they bought this franchise in 2012.
Yeah.
Here we are going into 2025. And, you know, we're still getting stuff like Mando Season 3.
And they've rolled out failure after failure as of late.
Yes. We're still having projects get announced and then they're canceled. It's just...
When you separate the streaming services, the shows, from the cinematic experience, it's the movies that shows you the most dysfunction, even though the shows lately have been so horrendous. But, you know, the demographic that it appears to me that is the most stable is the prequel trilogy demographic. We call them prequel babies. Yeah. The younger kids who grew up with the prequels. Now, there were significantly fewer of those people than the original trilogy. A lot of original trilogy people started walking away then with the prequels. They didn't like them.
Yeah, and a lot of them left after Kenobi and Ahsoka.
That's true. So, but it seems to me that is the demographic that offers Star Wars the greatest amount of fan support and stability. because there just doesn't seem to be that very many Disney Star Wars fans. There aren't a whole lot of people who have grown up with the Disney Star Wars over the past 13 years. These are my favorite. Those are very, few and far between in terms of fans. And normally those people are like rather extreme, if you will. You know what I mean? Like they're kind of hard to follow, if you know what I mean. And those people, to me, I mean, I'll get in. Every side has a little bit of it, but those people hate people like us that loved Star Wars from day one. I have a display case back here full of original trilogy Kenner action figures from the 70s and 80s. They don't know anything about that. To me, that's a big component of my Star Wars. Yeah. It seems like if we don't get a good show, then more and more people are just going to continue to leave, and it's just going to render Star Wars moot. It's going to be pointless.
Another problem here is not only do you have people leaving, but you don't have any new people coming in.
No.
Nobody in this show, Skeleton Crew, which is obviously made for kids.
Which is fine. I have no problem with that.
Yeah, which is fine. But kids don't care about this. Kids aren't going to be like, oh, Mom, Dad, like the Skeleton Crew, everybody at school's talking about it. Can we get Disney Plus?
Yeah.
No.
To be fair, kids don't really talk about anything anymore.
Yeah.
Very few of them are watching other series like Cobra Kai. Like, they're watching, you've made the point before, and I think it's the ultimate point. They've moved to anime.
Yeah.
That's where they are.
Yeah.
The younger audiences, that's where they are. That's their sandbox. That's where they live. That's where they stay.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them. If I was their age, I would probably be there too. Yeah. Because these franchises that we're still watching are not what they used to be. Hell, Nick, we need to start covering anime on our channel.
Yeah. If you Brandon the anime guy, I would love that. Jack White, who's over on DC's streams a lot, he would probably love that too. But yeah, anime is like what so many people are going to, and from what I hear, like it's not no woke crap in there, and a lot of it is just really good and really, really well written.
Well, you get stories like this coming out. We're continuing to see this over and over again. I'm convinced Star Wars fans are wrong about Rey. Yeah. She's really the franchise's most valuable cinematic asset. Well, if you want to go ahead and drive another nail in the coffin, go ahead.
Yeah.
Because nobody's showing up for that.
No.
That's a bad idea.
Except for Star Wars Santa. He'll be there.
Yeah. In all respect to Star Wars Santa. We love Star Wars Santa. And look, that's the thing too that they miss about us, and I wanna make this disclaimer. We have no hard feelings about anybody that likes Star Wars differently than us. No problem at all. You like what you like, and I don't fault you for it. I don't care. I'm glad you like what you like. Just accept our opinions as well. Like that's what adults do, right?
Yeah. And they don't turn around and go, yes, and obes and
man, baby, incel living in your mother's basement.
Yeah, like,
like what?
It's bad storytelling. It's bad characters, in our opinion. So,
exactly
has nothing to do with any of that other crap.
Well, Skeleton Crew needs to honestly be just a safe. A sports analogy is it just needs to be a safe base hit. And that right there, if it's just a safe base hit single, okay, then we're talking about a dramatic improvement on the franchise. In just one show, just give something quality and solid, because you hadn't done that in a few years.
Yeah. The thing is, Star Wars should be great all the time.
Oh, I agree with that. But we're so far away from that, it's not even funny.
I mean, how far has the franchise fallen where we're just hoping for a base hit at this point?
Exactly. Exactly.
That is literally, that's the state of the franchise right there.
That's exactly right.
I'm on the side of I hope it completely sucks and this thing burns further to the ground as fast as possible. I want Disney to sell it and
I'm
get
not
rid of
there.
it.
Well, look, I would be totally in favor of them selling it.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
But just because it burns to the ground doesn't mean they're going to sell it. I just want great Star Wars. So,
Yeah, same.
so get it going in the right direction. Get somebody in there that understands it and then is a fan of it, not anybody with the last name Kennedy, because she's the worst studio head of all time. She destroyed what was undestroyable, the indestructible. She killed it. So here we are, Boomer, Echo Base Network, Star Wars channel. We're not quite boomers, but anyways, still reporting on something that nobody talks about anymore. So thank you guys for watching this video.
Skeleton Crew, are you happy? You excited? You looking forward to it? I
Let us know in the
I
comments.
know Coach is, because Goonies is his favorite movie, and this is modeled after Goonies.
You're just gonna make this video get, hate clicked now, like massive thumbs down, because the word is, it's true, Goonies sucks. And I think Skeleton Crew will be better than Goonies, and I'm probably the only person in this solar system that believes that.
Yeah, Coach is in the minority.
That's okay. Hey, does that mean I get like special privileges and stuff? Can I get my reparations?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Guys, let us know in the comments what you think. Skeleton Crew coming on December 2nd. We are your Echo Base Network. May the force be with you. Transform and roll out. Knowing is half the battle and all that jazz. See you on the next one.
Bye, guys.